Sevgili seyirciler, CNBC-e'ye ekranlarından merhaba. Ben Nesrin İçli. Diplomasi Dünyası programımıza hoş geldiniz. Bugünkü konuğumuz Ukrayna İstanbul Başkonsolosu Roman Nedilskyi. Dear Consul General, hello.
Hello.
We met you at receptions. Now I'm very happy to see you again. Welcome to our studio.
Thank you very much for the invitation. It's a great pleasure for me to have your invitation because it's a great chance for us. We consider it as a great chance for us to deliver our messages and to tell you our story, to deliver to you our style of life, what diplomats are doing, what is our mission in foreign country.
Thank you very much again. First of all, I wish the war in Ukraine will end as soon as possible.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
With efforts, great efforts of Turkey, I strongly believe that we will achieve this goal.
Yeah, together.
Together, yes.
Yeah. Can you tell us about yourself and your previous duties, please?
Well, I started my diplomatic career in 2004. Actually, I graduated from Lviv National University, International Relations Department. I continued my study in international law. And as I already told you that I started my diplomatic career in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in 2004. Then I had a posting to our Consulate General in San Francisco in the United States and continued it for 4 wonderful years, since 2007 till 2011. After that, I had my posting in the headquarters in Kyiv since 2011 till 2021. And in 21, finally, I had this wonderful posting to wonderful city, Istanbul. I will tell you briefly about my family also, because we are a diplomatic family. My wife is also a diplomat. Yes.
Where?
She served as a consul in Toronto, then as acting consul in Toronto, in Canada. Yes, by the way, we started our career in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine simultaneously. My wife also started her career in 2004. We served in Consular Service Department together. But you know, diplomatic life is, diplomatic family life is very challenging, it's very difficult. Because I received an offer to get appointment to San Francisco, and I had to travel, so we were not married at that time. So I traveled to the United States alone.
Far away?
Yes, it's a big distance. It's 10 hours of difference between San Francisco and Kyiv. And then my wife got an offer to serve in Toronto. But finally, in 2015, I traveled to Toronto.
In same continent, it's good.
Well, but at that time, I was working in Kyiv when she traveled to Toronto. And in 2005, I traveled from Kyiv to Toronto. I thought, look, enough. We have to get married. I made this wonderful decision, yes, and thank you very much, my wife.
Thank you.
If you see me, hello.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings. Thank you very much that you kindly asked yes, and we got married in 2016. After that, we had 2 wonderful boys, 2 sons.
Happy family.
Yes.
Very nice.
But diplomatic life is really difficult. It's really difficult because, you know, someone has to sacrifice her life, her diplomatic career, her hobbies, and to devote her or his life to the family. And I appreciate my wife that she is doing this
sacrifice.
Really
Congrats.
difficult job.
Time. Yeah. How would you describe the current state of relations between Ukraine and Turkey?
Ukraine and Turkey has great and very big potential for the cooperations. We are not just partners, we are strategic partners, and we have these relations not just for many years, but or for decades. We have these relations for for centuries, not only between our countries, but between our people. And we see this cooperation on all levels. Starting from the highest level, we have perfect relations between our presidents. Very good relations between President Zelensky and President Erdogan. Very good relations between our first ladies. They have really very friendly relations.
It's important.
Yes, and all this, this friendship between our governments, between our presidents, it reflects on other spheres. We have very good people-to-people communications. We have so many families, mixed families in Turkey. We have wonderful cooperation in all spheres of economy, starting from military defense, agriculture, construction, etc., etc. So, and what is the most important, that we help each other in challenging times. When we need help, we, as Ukraine, so we give the hand of support to our friend. This is not just a country; it's a friendly country. And during very difficult times, Turkey gave a hand of support to Ukraine. I can give you so many examples of this support, starting from the beginning of the Russian invasion, when Turkey supported Ukraine, saying that they support Ukrainian sovereignty and territorial integrity. Turkey closed Bosphorus Straits for the military ships. And we have this support not only from 2022, when Russian invasion started, but we have this from 2014, actually, when the war against Ukraine started. Also, I will give you one more example. When this really tragedy happened in Turkey, I mean the earthquake in Hatay, I remember this day.
You helped us. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, real friendship.
Yes, I will give you even two examples. You may know that our rescue teams in Ukraine, they are very important for us, because every day we have heavy bombings of our civilian infrastructure, and rescue teams, they are very important to help people after heavy bombings by Russians. But President Zelensky decided, despite the difficulties inside of the country, he decided to send to Turkey the biggest rescue international team. And I had a chance, after their mission in Hatay, they were returning to Ukraine by, it was a big escort of rescue vehicles, some 50 plus rescue vehicles, and I had a meeting I had a chance to meet them near Istanbul, and there were ordinary people crossing by, and they saw the Ukrainian flags on rescue vehicles, and they were shocked, saying that, wow, you need rescue teams in Ukraine, but despite that you were helping us. And it's really important. Another example. Also, after this tragedy in Hatay, because it's really tragedy, during several minutes, thousands and thousands of lives were lost. We had information that in Gem Sakura Hospital, there were even more than 400 Turkish children at the rehabilitation. And my wife said, look, we have to help our Turkish children, and she arranged the Ukrainian community. They went to the supermarket and purchased a minibus of different diapers, cosmetics, everything that children need in the hospital. We called to the hospital and asked that we would like to come to the hospital to bring our support for Turkish children. They said, yes, okay, come to the hospital. And during the meeting, he was also really shocked, because he told, I understand how your children need support these days, because they are suffering from the war, but despite that, you are here and helping our children. And he told that very, very good words. I remember it till now, till today, and I will remember it all my life. He told that our heart beats in unison, and that is these words that our hearts beats in unison. This is about Ukrainian-Turkish relations. That is true.
Very good example, really. Ukraine is going through challenging times. How do you think these developments are reshaping your country's diplomacy?
It reflects. I can say that we have absolutely new diplomacy. Because diplomacy is it's a very difficult.
They are balanced.
Yes, balance.
balance.
But during ordinary times, when you don't have a war, you can have a balanced diplomacy. But when you have your country in the war, when you have to protect your country, you don't keep this balance. You have the only goal. You have to protect your country, because this is the war. This is existential war. It means that our country will exist or no. And we have to do our best to help our country. We cannot stop. This is a time when we have to help our country. And one more time, we will do our best to support our country. Because, we have different front. We have front line where our defenders, our soldiers defend our country, the front line. We have a diplomatic front. We have to defend our country also at the diplomatic front. So we are also soldiers.
Yeah, life is continuing. So how is the current trade volume between Ukraine and Turkey, and what sectors show the most potential?
Yes, you're absolutely right that life continues, and our bilateral economic relations between Ukraine and Turkey is a very good example that life really continues. Despite the war, we have very good bilateral economic trade connections. In 2024, we finished our trade balance with $6 billion. In general, Ukraine exports to the Republic of Turkey metals, agricultural products, chemicals. From Turkey, we have textile, different machinery. Also, it's very important to say that Turkish people, they are very brave, and I'm very happy they do not afraid nothing. They
proactive, and they are very active.
Yes. They're very
all over the world.
They are very good businessmen, and they do not afraid that. Some people may afraid that. In Ukraine there is a war, so we will not travel to Ukraine because we are afraid. This is not about Turkish businessmen. They are very strong men. Yes, we decided to travel to Ukraine. We will continue our business in Ukraine. We will develop our business in Ukraine, and they are doing it every time. So I have so many meetings with Turkish business, and we are here to help Turkish business to develop their business in Ukraine, and also to develop Ukrainian business in Turkey. Unfortunately, due to the war, many Ukrainian enterprises moved. So they relocated their business not from
abroad,
from eastern part, which is not very safe, to western part of the country. But also they relocated their business to foreign countries, also to Turkey. We have many big enterprises who started their business here in Turkey.
Which sectors? Which investments?
Machinery, IT sector, also defense industry.
Very important.
They're developing their business here in Turkey.
Yes, and how active is the Ukrainian community in Turkey, and how do you support them?
Very active, because the war, Russian aggression pushed us to be more active. Before the war, they were also very active. In Istanbul, for example, we have two derneks, two Ukrainian communities. We have very nice community, very big community in Izmir, in Bursa, in Kocaeli, and we are trying to support all our people. As I have already told you on the beginning of our discussion, that we have many mixed families. In general, we have Ukrainian women.
Some marriages between Turkish and Ukrainian people.
Yes. And we try to support these women because they have their children. Yes, they are mixed families, and children are half Turkish, half Ukrainian.
Yeah.
And women, they need some support from their country. They need to continue to hear native language, to keep their traditions. For them, it's very important. We have so many projects. My wife is very active in this field. We organize many
activities. How do you promote Ukrainian culture in Turkey?
I will give you also several examples because examples is the best explanation what we are doing. For example, about Ukrainian clothes, about Ukrainian style, we have very nice style embroidery style of embroidery.
Textile.
Yes, and my wife had several exhibitions. The first one in Istanbul University. By the way, we have in Istanbul University we have Ukrainian studies. So ordinary Turkish children are studying Ukrainian language, Ukrainian culture, Ukrainian heritage, and we are also promoting Ukrainian culture among the universities. So this is the one example. The second one also we have. My wife is a very active member of. Association of Spouses of Consuls General. Yeah. Yes, there is such an association, and
important community.
Absolutely, absolutely.
They support their husbands, spouses,
husbands or wives.
Wife. Yeah.
And she had also such exhibition in this community. I will give you also one very interesting example about the presentation of Ukrainian cuisine. I met the owner of one Turkish restaurant. It's really very good restaurant. It is located in the central part on Sultan Ahmet. And we agreed to have a presentation of Ukrainian cuisine in this restaurant, having food bloggers, journalists. We didn't know which dish to present. We thought about the chicken Kyiv. You may know that cutlet, famous Ukrainian cutlet, chicken Kyiv. And it was summertime, but we were preparing for that project. And in the end of November, there was some information, it was a scandal in social networks. In Turkey, you have also a very good TV show. During the program, chef offered to sous chefs to prepare
Ukrainian food?
No, Russian soup borscht.
Borscht, yes.
We were shocked because
your cuisine?
This soup is a part of Ukrainian heritage in UNESCO. This is a part of heritage of UNESCO, Ukrainian. But they decided, the professional chief decided that this chief belongs to Russian culture. We thought that everyone knows that borscht belongs to Ukrainian heritage.
Okay.
But it was our mistake.
Now. Okay.
Yes.
It's important detail.
And we decided to cook borscht. It was a very nice project. We had many journalists, we had many food bloggers.
Do you cook as well?
Yes. We had not just a presentation. We cooked from the very beginning till the ready soup.
Very nice.
And we invited also chefs from this TV program. So they were witnessing the process of preparing the Ukrainian soup. I strongly believe that now they know
learned.
that Borscht
Ukrainian.
belongs to Ukrainian heritage, and we
Okay.
still keep very good relations with this TV show, with the
Yeah.
participants of this TV show. We invite them for our different
And
activities.
how do you see the similarities between our peoples?
Very
Some
many-
traditions.
You know, we for example, Ukrainians mostly they are Christian. Turkish people mostly they are Muslim. But you know, we feel ourselves so comfortable in Turkey, yeah, so we don't feel this difference. Because, you know, in our ordinary daily life, we have so many...
Very comfortable. And Turkish people are hospitable as well.
Absolutely. And you have, we have, for example, we have common values. I felt it. In Turkey, yeah, there is very, very big respect to the family. Respect to the elderly people
important.
and respect to children. The same we have in Ukraine. That's why we don't feel any cultural difference.
We share similar values. It's important.
You know, once again, we are diplomats. We traveled to many countries. We visited so many cities.
Different cultures,
Different cultures.
countries.
But I will tell you very openly that in Turkey, yeah, we feel ourselves most comfortable.
Very nice, very nice. And are there any student exchange programs between our countries?
Still, it is. But you know, the
Because
war,
of the war, yeah.
war changed so many
system, yeah.
plans. You know, in Ukraine we have very good level of education. High education. The universities provide very good education for Ukrainians and for foreign people. Before the war, I will give you statistics. Before the war, we had approximately 10,000 Turkish students in Ukraine every year. Every year, you can imagine, it's a very big number. 10,000
right.
10,000 Turkish students studied in Ukraine. Unfortunately, the war, you know, well, we still have Turkish students. We have students from other countries, but not so many as we would like to have due to security reasons.
Yeah.
You know,
But
Turkish
it exists.
Yes, Turkish
Still.
people are very brave and they do not afraid even the war, and they travel to Ukraine and they continue this studying.
Yeah.
Also, we have online studying, so we offer a wide range of studyings in Ukraine. I strongly believe that after the war we will decrease the level of foreign students, especially from Turkey in Ukraine, rapidly.
Yeah. And Ukraine's path toward European Union membership is widely discussed. What do you think about it?
Yes, we are a member of European family. This is our historian heritage. We, as a nation, we belong to the European family. We have the same values that European nations. If you look through the 1000th century of Ukrainian history, so our life belongs to the European countries. You may know that last year we started our process of getting the membership in the European Union. We have big challenges in this way, so we have a great support from the European Union. We have a great support from all EU members, despite maybe one or two EU countries. They are still blocking our EU membership process, but the government...
Hopeful, you are hopeful.
We have no choice.
Yeah.
I strongly believe that in several years we will become a member of the European Union. We have the President Zelensky announced his goal that in several years we have to be an EU member. So our government works on that track.
Yeah.
And I know that Turkey also has its intentions for many years to become EU membership, so we can share our practice, our experience. What is the most important we can share between the countries.
Definitely. Turkey has positioned itself as a mediator. How do you evaluate Ankara's role in supporting Ukraine, and when will the war end? What do you think about it?
Yes, our big appreciation to Turkey, to the efforts of President Erdogan. He's doing a great job, and we appreciate it. Turkey really plays mediation role in this existential conflict. The example, once again, this year we held 3 rounds of negotiations with Russians here in Istanbul. So Istanbul is a very important negotiational city. I remember very well March 29, 2022, on the beginning of the Russian invasion, when we had our negotiation group here in Istanbul. I also participated in that negotiations with Russians. Turkey offered, it was initiative, and President Erdogan fully supported this project, grain from Ukraine. When in 2022, as far as I remember, in August 2022, there was signed agreement with the United Nations to unblock Ukrainian ports, and it helped to deliver Ukrainian grain to Turkey, to African countries, which really needs Ukrainian grain because it could be a famine in that countries. They really need our grain. Ukraine is a big supplier of grain to the world market. We are number 1 in corn. We are number 6 in wheat. We are number 1 in sunflower oil. So Ukrainian agricultural products are very important on the world market. And with the support of Turkish side, with support of President Erdogan, this agreement was signed in Istanbul.
Thank you. And what advice do you have for young people who want to become diplomat? As a diplomat, what do you advise?
Believe, as you remember, I have already told you that it's a very difficult task. From a side, a diplomatic career, diplomatic practice looks like very interesting. You may travel to different countries, you may have different diplomatic receptions with wine, champagne, etc., etc. No. This is a very small part of your duties. First of all, this is very difficult for the families, for the spouses, because they have to leave.
Responsibilities.
Yes, and also for children. They have their friends in one country, and then they have leave their friends and to travel to other country, and you are in that process all the time. And you must be ready 24/7 for everything. You don't have weekends because you have, especially. Well, Istanbul is a very special city in that.
Which part is interesting for you?
All parts
of the city.
Your
favorite places.
Bosphorus. You know, this is the place of energy. Actually, Istanbul as a city is a very energetic city. You feel this energy everywhere.
And historical.
Yes. As I told you that with my family, with my wife, we visited so many countries, so many cities, but we feel the energy only in our native Kyiv and in Istanbul. This city attracts. It really attracts because the history is everywhere, in every corner. Yes, we enjoy our life. Unfortunately, we don't have so many time to enjoy the beauty of Istanbul, because if when you are in a routine, in a rush all the time, you don't see the beauty of the city. You have to stop for a minute, and you have to look around and to enjoy. I strongly believe that there will be a time when we will have this minute of joy to enjoy the beauty of Istanbul. But we really feel ourselves very comfortable, and we like Turkey and Istanbul very much, and also Turkish people. They are great.
Thank you. And what are the most important historical places in Ukraine?
We have many historical places because Ukraine, we have our history for
Architecture is good as well.
Yes, for more than 1,000 years. So in Kiev you may find very nice churches which has more than 1,000 years. So St. Sophia Cathedral. Also,
And
you
tourist
may enjoy
attractions, and after the war, they can visit your country.
Lviv city. It's a very nice European city with very
Important
nice
destination.
architecture. In Ukraine, you may also enjoy the mountains. We have very nice and really big ski resorts. Even better, sorry, colleagues from European countries, but I will...
Ski, very important.
This resort is even better than in some European countries. Really very good resort. We can offer Black Sea for the summer holidays. Yeah. Yes, you are right that the war changed our plans. Before the war, we had our touristic industry developing very rapidly, and we had also many Turkish investments in that industry, tourism industry, because Turkey is global level, is a global level for tourism. You have very good experience in having foreign tourists. I will give you some also statistics about our bilateral travels. Before the war, we had 1,500,000 Ukrainians traveling to Turkey. It's a big number. It was the Ukrainians were on the third place.
Yeah.
1 million of Turkish people who traveled to Ukraine. Unfortunately, now, yes, we have the level of travels decreased. Since 2022 till 2025, only 3 million Turkish people visited Ukraine.
Important number.
Yes, it's also the evidence that people continue traveling despite the war. Well, after the war, I strongly believe that we will have much more people who are visiting both countries. Also, I will give you one more example. I remember the year 2016. I also participated at the negotiations with the Turkish side. I traveled to Ankara. We initiated our Minister for Foreign Affairs, Mr. Sibiha. At that time, he was ambassador of Ukraine to Turkey. And he initiated the possibility to travel between our countries, not only with foreign passports, but also with ID cards, which you have in Turkey and we have in Ukraine. And we had that, and in 6 months we finished our negotiations and signed bilateral agreement. And our people also can travel with both documents. It makes people, the travel makes easier. So you may have your foreign passport, you may have your ID card, and the biggest problem, that we don't have air connection. Unfortunately, due to the war, the airspace under Ukraine is closed.
Unfortunately.
For almost 4 years, we don't have air flights.
Finally, do you have a message for Turkish people?
Yes. Please keep your hospitality. Please love your children, love your elderly people, and please support Ukraine. And Ukraine will support you all the time. Because I will reiterate it once again. The words of a doctor who said, "Our hearts beat in unison." This is about our people. Together we are stronger, and together we will go through all challenges.
Thank you very much. Dear Consul
you.
General, it was a great conversation with you. Thank you very much for your participation and sharing your ideas with us.
It was a great honor and pleasure for me to have this discussion, to deliver our messages, to share our view on the recent events that we have in Ukraine, that we have in our region. And once again, I strongly believe that Ukraine and Turkey has a really great future.
That's right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sevgili seyirciler, programımızın sonuna geldik. Tekrar görüşmek dileğiyle. Hoşça kalın, mutlu kalın.